What's going on, traders? In this video, we are looking at the brand new Ignite auto-funded accounts from Top 1 Futures, the lowest cost instant funded accounts industry-wide from any company. Super psyched to bring these to you guys. We're going to be taking a look at them side by side with the most popular account type, the Top 1 Futures Instant Funded. We'll be highlighting the differences, where these accounts really shine, breaking this all down for you right here in this video. Before we get started, guys, important for me to note I am partnered and affiliated with Top 1 Futures. I stand to make money, so I can't stand to be unbiased. If you want the best deal on these accounts while we're right there, code RDF is going to get you that deal. RDF is going to get you better deal than the email, the website, the promotion that you see pretty much anywhere else. I'll link it right here as well so you guys can check this out. Let's hop right into it. We have a side-by-side right here of the 50K instant funded account and the 50K Ignite auto-funded, automatic funded AF. Not exactly sure what the slang term is going to be on these just yet, but the brand new account from Top 1 Futures on the right-hand side. Now, these are launching with 25K and 50K only. Those two account sizes only. No 100, no 150K, no other larger account sizes. And also, as we're jumping right into it, on that note, these are launching today, Monday the 8th. They are rolling out through September 21st with this pricing, this rule set, and then they are going away. Top 1 Futures is going to pause it. Similar to what they've done in the past, where they've rolled out with a promotional rule set pricing, very, very aggressive, and they set an end date, letting you know they're going to evaluate, see what these things look like, and then come back. So if you're watching in the future, if you're watching at any time, always make sure you head to the website, check the deal, check the current pricing rules, read this stuff for yourself. Very, very important to do so you can understand where we're at right here, right now, whenever you're watching this in the future, and have the best info. But let's start to break this down. Right off the bat, the price on this new Ignite auto-funded account, I'm going to try to get these names right, is the lowest cost industry-wide. We are looking at just $149 with code RDF. That's the current deal for an instant funded. No challenge, no activation fee, all in for $149, the 50K account. They do have a 25K account, like I just talked about. We're going to do the larger account size of the two, the 50K. The 25K account is just $89. $89 all in. You're trading towards profit that you stand to withdraw from day one. Pretty wild pricing on this stuff. Let's break down the rules. So I got some fire emojis, some bold next to stuff that I think really stands out. And again, we're comparing against the instant funded account, the standard instant funded account from Top 1, not to be confused with the pro account, which is still active, not going anywhere. But these are, I think, a little bit more similar as far as being both end of day trailing drawdown and then what you need to do towards working towards a payout. So, breaking down from here, one of the big differences in the tighter rule set on the Ignite Auto Funded is going to be the 20% equity stability score versus the 20% consistency, the more standard consistency rule on the instant funded account, the OG instant funded account. If you want to understand the difference between what those two are, I will link it right here. I have a video breaking down exactly what the equity stability score is. I will link that for you guys. The very, very simple overview is a standard consistency score being 20% on the instant funded, the old accounts, let's call it, means no single day of profit can be larger than 20% of your total profit when you go to request a withdrawal, right? If you have a $3,000 profit target, you know you can't go over $600 in profit. We're only looking at profitable days if you want to be able to request the max payout from that instant funded, which is $2,500, as soon as you get over the $3,000 amount. Equity stability score on the Ignite Auto Funded is taking into account both your largest winning day and your largest losing day. An overview very quickly, your largest losing day and your largest winning day cannot exceed 20% of your total profit when you go to request a withdrawal. Being $2,500 profit target, which we're going to get to, you can't go over $500 total. Your largest winning day and your worst losing day combined. So it is tighter because it does take into account your losing day. Again, if you want examples, a breakdown of what this stuff looks like, I'll link the video. You can check my my YouTube page out. I got a bunch of detailed videos on all of these. Now, let's look at the daily loss limit. You have no daily loss limit on the instant funded. You have a $1,000. It's essentially half of your total max loss limit. Soft breach daily loss limit, meaning they take you out of whatever position you're in, lock you out of the account. You don't lose the account. You don't violate a rule that won't let you trade again, or you won't get a payout. But it's a $1,000 daily loss limit. Personally, for me, I like daily loss limits. I think most traders should have a daily loss limit probably tighter than whatever the max loss limit is or whatever the daily loss limit that they give you, but that's subjective. That's up to you. The max loss limit on these accounts is the same as the instant funded, the nice wide 4%, $2,000 max loss limit. That's your working capital in the 50K accounts. The drawdown mode, which is, I think, really important to note on these. This is the OG, the best, that you see across a majority of futures prop firms. End of day trailing drawdown. No intraday on unrealized profit where the max loss limit's going to creep up with you. It's end of day. You have your room to work throughout the day. Really, really sweet on these. Super excited to see that from Top One on this really, really inexpensive account, which is a great way to get started. I think these are going to be awesome for traders that want to get started trading. They want an instant funded account. They don't want to be taking challenges. They want to jump right in, but maybe they don't have the funds, the capital to jump into something that is more expensive, into that $300-$400 range. So continuing on, drawdown lock on these is going to be $100 above the starting balance. So once you push your profit target out, your max loss limit up enough, it's going to lock at the balance plus $150,100 for the 50K account. Valuation challenge type, these are both instant funded. No evaluation, no activation fee, no time limit, no nothing. You pay, you are ready to start trading from day one. Again, no challenge. You're in a funded account. Immediately funded. Automatic funded on these ones, which is the new name here. Minimum trading days. You have 10 active trading days minimum before you're ready to take a payout. They are counting an active trading day as opening and closing one trade. There's a minimum 10-second rule, which is down on the bottom here. So important if you're going to just open and close a trade so you have an active trading day. Maybe you don't have a great setup that you want, but you want to log a trading day. You got to keep that over 10 seconds. But that's what we're looking at here. Now, another really, really important and I think advantage here is what we're looking at. Profit required to take a payout, 5%. This is lower than any of the other percents or dollar amounts when you take a look at what you have to do to get towards a payout. $2,500. You have to put up $2,500 on $2,000 max loss limit. 5%. It's lower than the $3,000 standard that you see with Top One futures and very common across the industry for the 50K account, the 6%. So really big advantage here. You do not have to put up a lot of profit in this account before you're eligible to take a payout if you follow all of the other rules, right? And again, make sure you're always headed to the site, read the rule set for yourself, understand this stuff thoroughly, ask support questions. It's on you as a trader to understand the rules, the regulations, everything that goes into making sure you can follow towards getting a payout. I try to break this stuff down, give you the best info that I can, side-by-side comparison, so you guys can make a good, educated decision. But always head to the site. It's your responsibility. Make sure you do that. Read the rule set, frequently asked questions, go through everything. Now, taking a look at max payout, you have a limit on the max payout amount. It's $1,000, just $1,000 compared to the $2,500 that you're able to take out of a 50K instant funded. But you're able to copy trade up to 6 of these bad boys, equating to $6,000 if you are copy trading. So again, price is low. We have some solid advantages, solid standard things like a nice $2,000 max loss limit. That's not really tight, in my humble opinion, right? Humble biased opinion. The end of day trailing drawdown, which is really sweet. The ESS score, which is tight, but what we've seen from the pro accounts, right? Probably starting to get used to that. A lot of traders that are working towards payouts in those. And you have a $2,500 profit target, right? Lower than the $3,000 standard that you see on the other accounts. You have a tight max withdrawal per withdrawal, right? Lower cost, that is where they're tightening up, but huge advantage. You're able to copy trade up to 6 accounts on these. The instant funded, you're able to copy trade only 3. So I think this is going to be an awesome option for somebody maybe that wants to get their feet wet or that says, hey, I'm going to copy trade these bad boys. It's extremely low cost for me to load up 6 of them. I'm going to do that right off the bat, trade them nice and slowly, no time limits, take my time, work towards max payouts, and then hopefully be considered for a live account. Taking a look at the profit split, 90-10 standard on these bad boys. We talked about 10 trading days to pay out. You're allowed to trade news. Copy trading, we just talked about. You're able to copy trade up to 6 of these. Really, really solid. Platforms available. You can trade on Project X, Quant Tower, and Tradeovate is coming soon. Little birdies have told me that Tradeovate is going to be coming really soon. Not available yet, so don't hold your breath, but I do believe that is going to be rolled out soon. Both of these, and this is all similar so far towards the end. I'm going to make sure we don't have any other differences here. We have a 10-second minimum trade duration. You have to hold your trades for minimum 10 seconds or over. If you have anywhere close to half of the total profit that you go to request a payout from, or half of the total amount of trades that you take are coming from trades under 10 seconds, you're going to have an issue. I think if you're a micro scalper, Top 1 Futures in general, not going to be a good firm for you. There's majority of firms that I see have minimum hold time rules. They're not going to be a good firm for you. You really would have to find somebody that has no minimum hold time rule and probably no frequency rule, which is separate rules and regulations, under prohibited practices at a lot of firms. So important to note that, but fairly straightforward, clear rule. Path to trading live with both of these. I've been seeing a lot of traders get considered even quicker than the 3 to 4 payouts that we saw, looking at 2 to 3 payouts from the same account. Again, that's going to depend on whether or not you're trading really, really consistency. If you're losing accounts, kind of what you're doing, it is considered for a live account. The risk team obviously can call you up earlier. They cannot call you up at all. There's a lot of different things that can happen there, but you are getting looked at for a live account with no consistency rule, unlimited, uncapped payouts, daily payouts, which I think is an advantage if you can actually trade. Well, that's a topic for another video, but very quickly, one of the fastest in the industry to get moved towards a live account. Max capital to a live account, similar with these, $5K max from one account, 10%, right, of the starting balance, up to 10% if you have that profit. Live scaling plan, yes, no scaling plan, no contract requirement, scaling plan, profit requirement. You're able to trade 5 minis or 50 micros in both of these. The quick overview on this, guys, because I think it is awesome. And again, if you say, hey, I'm ready to check this out, I'll link the site right here. Code RDF is going to get it done. If you want to watch me trading live in these accounts, I do it 100% free every day on YouTube right here. You could subscribe, you could like, you could check this out. You have questions, you could comment down below. But again, just my final thoughts on these. I think they are an awesome opportunity. We now have the lowest cost industry-wide instant funded. 149 for the 50K, 89 for the 25K. Super low cost to get your feet wet in an instant funded account. Maybe check out a new firm, check out a new platform like Project X if you're not familiar with it, with a lot of solid rules. As always, head to the site, read through this stuff. But I think the ability to work towards a payout, just $2,500 in profit on a $2,000 end of day trailing, even with a 20% equity stability score, which is tight to work with, is a really solid opportunity to work towards a $1,000 payout if you're trading one account, up to $6,000 payout in 6 accounts, which you can copy trade. You can also, important to note, you can also copy trade groups of these, okay? So you can copy trade your 3 instant funded accounts. Okay, let's say somebody that you wanted to leverage a lot of different accounts. You can copy trade 3 of your instant funded accounts. You can copy trade your straight to sim funded pro accounts, which are not either of these, which we didn't really talk about on here. And you can copy trade up to 6 of the 50K Ignite automatic funded accounts, which is really cool. You can't copy trade them all together. You can't copy trade across account types. You can copy trade them separately. So if you have a whole bunch of, 50K, maybe instant fundeds or 150Ks, you have some pro accounts, this is separate. This is a new account type. You can purchase these. You can work towards copy trading them, not copy trading them, trading them individually, whatever you want to do. You guys want to check this out, hit the link right here. Again, I'll link it to be down below this video, code RDF. If you have any questions, feel free, leave them down below. And I hope to see you trade live with me, 9:30 a.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube, and 3 p.m. Eastern for Power Hour select days. Quick disclaimer, guys, important to note, trading is extremely risky. Most traders do lose money. If you trade, you're probably going to lose all of the money that you trade with, whether it's prop firms, live accounts, anything else. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't provide financial advice. Nothing I say or do is a suggestion or recommendation to do anything at all. Make sure you do your own research, make your own decisions. Read CFTC Rule 4.41 on simulated trading, which is what this is, even in funded prop firm accounts, and the affiliate and partnership disclaimer that I was talking about at the beginning of this video, which says I stand to make money from links and codes in my content like Top 1 Futures, code RDF. I can't be unbiased. If I stand to make money, important for you to understand that, me to be transparent, for you to do your own research, make your own decisions. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Talk to y'all soon. Hope to see you trading live.